what's going on? This is your CEO, founder of Mastermind Alliance Publishing Group, coming to you once again. Yo, today was a little bit crazy. Thank you for listening, number one, and I want to give a shout out to all you guys leaving comments on the posts and the ones who clicked the like button. I appreciate the props. You know, you give validity to my life when you click the like button, and you make me feel good inside. You give me warm squishies. So anyhow, today was a little bit crazy. Okay, so in the entrepreneurial business structure, you might find yourself working with friends. Okay. So, sometimes when you're working with your friends, you got to complete their projects. Once you get a little bit advanced, you could work between 2 or 3 friends and, bounce film, break down, distribute, separate, and you could keep the projects, looking official and clear cut. I put all my work on my page. But there are other platforms out there that I've developed, with the work that I do, that is super, super awesome. And today's Friday, I'm just getting off. It's about, what time is it? It is 10:16 and I'm just getting off. I've been working since 7 this morning. So the hours are long. They're fun, and get gas and stop by, hey, here's a beer, here's a cold one. I need to work on your platform, and work on the work, and put the platform together. So that is super, super awesome feeling when everything's completed. Try not to be bored. If you're running your own company and you're in charge of your own schedule, try not to be bored. And if you need to go talk to a friend, just to have someone to talk to, do that and see how they're feeling mentally. Make sure that, when you're working with people, you gotta, hey, are you okay? How do you feel? I had to talk to my ex-NFL client friend that I've been fired from, that I terminated our contract 2-3 times. I took him a beer, smoked a couple cigs with him, and hey man, one of my friends is in a bad relationship with a drug addict girlfriend, and I'm just like, hey bro, he's like, I love her, I want to get her better, and I want to blah blah blah, and I'm like, bro, don't get drunk and get mad at me because of, if you're going through a relationship and your significant other is like addicted to drugs or not the type of person that you would want them to be, you love them, but you just don't like some of their habits, don't take out the problems between you two on your friends, mainly your business partners. So, friends and business, that's a very touchy aspect to the game, but still, sometimes that's all you may have is friends to work with. So if you run out of clients, start hooking up some of your friends. Don't leave the hood and be like, So Bitconnect, the Bitconnect is still going strong. Click on the Coinbase link and click on the Bitconnect link and fill it out and make sure Wrekn is your sponsor. And, I would really, really, really appreciate if some of you guys, would utilize that link and believe in the platform and develop it. I could post some of my other friends' successes, but I choose not to. And I kind of want to keep all of you guys who listen to this together in one spot so we could grow together, I do need views, I do need likes, I do need props, I do need shares, and I need, this is where I need your help at. I'm not a monster, I'm a monster at business. That's about it. But other than that, I might be misunderstood, but it's cold at night, and the summer days are hot, and I'd rather take my job serious in the now than dealing with the pains of the future. So yeah, I really take my job serious. And I'm not trying to be a serious person, but I take your career serious. I take my career serious when I'm going to the clubs and rapping. I know you see some of the videos, when I'm writing raps. And, I know you see how, I take my stuff serious, and it's nothing to be jealous about. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to be intimidated about. When I meet you, I'm not trying to intimidate you, nor am I in competition to outdo you. Like I said, I've toured for over 10 years. I've physically touched about 500 cities. Some of those 500 is the same cities on repeat, going on the tours for the United States tours, and busting dope flows. Some of those things are, some of the Oklahomas and, the cities and, the Iowas, the Wisconsins, and the Illinois, I've done some of those cities 10 and 12 and 20 and 30 times. Maybe in 10 years, probably 10 to 11 times, 11, 12, 13 cities, same cities year over year. I've had a very productive career, but I found after doing this, I found myself, in still need of that next step. I've toured, I freestyle and freestyle till I'm out of ideas, start writing and writing. I mean, when you're writing, you can pretty much come up with, anything. Saying when you're writing, all you have to do is write something new. And, get an instrumental and put it on there and, have a good engineer or a good DJ and you could pretty much, you're a rapper. And life experiences are changed, often and, different emotions and, with all of that, you could put together actually good music, which I aspire to do. So, the reason why I made this podcast tonight is that, to all my friends out there, me, Evan Marsh, aka Evan Wrekn, I just want to tell you, I have the utmost respect for you, and and if we ever, had any misunderstandings, I'm terribly sorry, whether I was right or wrong. I really, really apologize, and I mean this from my heart. And I'm trying to say this at a time that I can put out, the best, the best, the best way I know how to say it. Because if I'm talking to you personally, I might not say everything, but I just want to let you know that, beneath the armor, beneath the ironclad bulletproof vests, behind one of the fiercest hustlers in the entertainment business of this century, of the beginning of this century, Evan Marsh. I just want to know that, I'm proud of you. I see you. And, and having to pay bills and feed myself and, take care of everyone, I have to stay focused on taking care of business. I have to write rhymes. I have to go to shows. I have to have gas money to get in the car to get to my shows. I'm not selling CDs, but, I've produced, over 800, clips, probably 850. There's probably like 50 to 60 of these videos that are either private or, or off or unlisted. But, I'm hustling and I'm looking for my time to where I'm wealthy and I'm well off and I could be in a better position to help you succeed and help you shine, So this is why I'm putting this information out, because today was really, really interesting. because I work in the hood. I'm not saying I work in one of the worst neighborhoods, but I work around some hoods, and I'm asking, like my friends, with their assistance, like, look, I need some Bitconnect. Send me some BCC tokens, and I'm not in BCC school, and I'm not trying to do BCC school, so I opened up University of BCC, and I mean, I know that I'm one of many, but at the same time, I'm cultured enough in business, in rapping, in music. I'm cultured enough to make, a substantial contribution to this cryptocracy of a movement. It's hard being a cryptocrat in a world of Democrats and Republicans and libertarians. I'm a cryptocrat. I firmly believe in cryptocurrency. We're all here for our own special reasons, and I sincerely believe I'm a cryptocrat. A cryptocrat is I. So, yeah, the link's in the description box. Sign it up and, go Google, YouTube some videos on how to swap your money from Coinbase, how to buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, and how to transfer to Bitconnect. And there's a bunch of tutorials out there, and I kind of don't want to, repeat stuff that's already done. I want to develop a new avenue that I made, So YouTube, how to transfer Bitcoin from Coinbase to Bitconnect, and you should find a full list of people on how to do it. Okay, and yeah, use my link to Coinbase and Bitconnect, and make sure Wrekn is your sponsor. So, yeah, today I worked on about 3 different projects today, about 4 different projects, and they're all tied into Bitconnect and, Coinbase and transferring funds and, Exodus wallets between some of my people on my team. And I went out to my very last meeting of the day, which is probably about 30 minutes ago, like around 10 o'clock. It's 10:30 now. So about 10 o'clock, I roll up and I was like, hey, what's up, buddies? I was talking to some of my old friends, and I was like, hey, the BitConnect, all right, guy said, man, look, all I have is $20. And I was like, all right, cool. So I gave him $20 of $20 worth of a BCC token. He gave me another $20 tonight, and I showed him that $40 of BCC worth of BCC token in his BitConnect account. And my homie pulls out a gun, and started shooting it in the air. Bow, 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 bow. Shot out about 6 shots. And I'm sitting there holding my computer like, okay, cool. Yeah, I closed my computer and I was kind of startled walking back to the car, I mean, if I'm in a business meeting with you, please don't pull out a pistol and start firing in the air. I wasn't scared, but that kind of, hey, how you doing today? You good? Nice. Blah, 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 blah. Handshakes. Here's the money. Bow, 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 bow. And it didn't startle me. It kind of, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking back to my car like, okay. Now, please, police don't show up. So, yeah, that was really, really weird. And, yeah, so, okay, and I mean, even with another meeting, I had a guy, we're sitting there talking about BitConnect. The guy puts in $500, and decides to go get a big old one of those fishing knives. It had to be about a 3/4 of a foot long blade, and pulls it out. He said, "Here, around here in my business," he takes the knife and sticks it in the wall. A big, like a big, those Crocodile Dundee knives. If you don't know who Crocodile Dundee is, Google Crocodile Dundee knives. Those big one with the jagged edge on the other side, and like sticks it in the wall. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, Bitconnect, man, is pretty cool. If anything happened with your money, I'll just give it back to you, okay? And nothing's going to happen with your money. But when you're doing business deals, don't pull out guns and knives, AR-15s, Glocks. Don't pull those things out and start shooting in the middle of our business meeting. It kind of does something to you. I'm excited too, but that doesn't mean I pull out a gun and start shooting about $100 in the air, or pull a knife out and stick it in the wall. Yeah. So as you see, I do business with men. I do business with people who mean business. And so it's very, very easy to do referrals. It's very simple. So, while I'm on my mission to hustle, and I'm hustling all day, 7 days a week as an entrepreneur, and still working on my bachelor's degree, it becomes a bit much. So if anybody can hear this, please click the like button. Please view this. Please watch the commercials, and please just, I will still help, but yeah, use the link and we'll all grow together, okay? And thanks for the props. We'll all grow together. And I'm just saying, like, dude, like, seriously, in my mission, I've talked to Craig or Trayvon, and I guess it's falling amongst deaf ears. But to you few who hear this, if I am to die, if I am to lose my life, if that is in God's plan for me to die while I hustle on monstrosity-sized levels, like the philanthropic rapper that I aspire to be, just know what I just told you, that this is my message to you. And yeah, this is my message to you. If I'm to die, I guess this was what I would want played to everyone who ever thought they may have known me, is that I see you, I respect you, I wish nothing but the best for you, and every time we had a conversation, whether I was right, which I was probably a majority of the time, or even if I was wrong, I am gracious to have crossed paths with you, because each and every person that I meet, each and every question that's asked to me, each and every television that I've been broadcast out of, I smile on everyone, from the casting directors to the videographers to the other rappers, and to the fans, to the other producers and directors. I send much love from my heart out to you. And I'm not drunk or high or anything, but I'm just saying that because, Bitconnect works. Coinbase works. Okay? So, if any of you could get it through to Glenn, Trayvon, or Craig, dude, I was sitting here, pushing the issue of me needing, help. And I'm sorry, your accounts were hacked. But that's what happens in business. If it's true, which I hope it's not, when you have to help. And like I said, I need a couple of 100,000. And I'm not asking for a couple of 100,000, but I just need all of you to put together, get y'all accounts, and keep lending into your Bitconnect. Keep doing those $100 loans. Do $1,000 loan. Do a 5,000. Do a 10,000. Do a 30,000. Do a 50,000. Do 100,000. And I'm always being used to being the underdog. Being the underdog is normal and natural for me. But when I'm a top dog, that's when the real work begins. And I know, learning from the pain, learning from the setbacks, learning from everything that I just spent the last 30 years of my life doing, I know that, it has not ever all been for nothing. I know this for a fact. So thank you. And don't forget what I said. Sign up on the links below. Sign up on Coinbase. Sign up on Bitconnect. And, you see me as an underdog. You see me thrash ferociously. You see me as an underdog. Now, please witness what I will set out to do as a top dog. And I'm asking you to elect me. And I'm asking you to put me there. And I'm asking you to trust me.